Hello and welcome to the Battlefield Top Plays. In this week's episode we've got 5 of the best medic clips that I've had sent in over the past few weeks. If you do enjoy, please leave a like down below, let me know what your favourite clip was down in the comments. Remember, this episode is sponsored by Gamers Community. You can check out their Discord down in the description below. Lots of dudes there wanting to squad up on BF1 and other games like Rainbow Six Siege. If you guys are interested, check out the links in the description. Starting us off, we have a clip sent in from Naki. This is an incredible clip. Monty Grapper playing on operations, trying to take the sector. He's of course playing as a medic, as everyone will be in this episode. He's chosen the Fedorov as his weapon of choice. It's the trench variant. He's also got a bayonet equipped, as you can tell, and he's looking at clearing this section as he operates on the top of this little rock here, trying to keep his team alive. People skipping for revives. I'm not sure why you would do that, especially as there's a medic next to you telling you that he's going to pick you up. Nonetheless, it doesn't really matter as he's taking so many enemies out. His team is starting to turn the tides and take this spot of the map for themselves. Now, I do find that the top part of Monty Grapper up by the turret is actually quite an interesting place to fight as he hipfires that guy. Back to the spawn screen, picks up his teammate. It's really interesting as you have two options. You can either go underneath, try and control the bunker section, or on the other hand, you can stay on top. You have the same predicament in front lines. I for one prefer it when you're on top of the bunker because then you don't get trapped beneath. But some teams get trapped in there, some teams prefer, because there's more cover inside, especially on operations, to go under here and hold it down. Now Naki pushes inside, and this is where the clip really takes off as he tries to take Bravo as one of the new objectives. Sporting his new melee weapon, he cuts down a couple of enemies, gets a reload in on his weapon, and then sets to work on a few more of them. Overall, a really impressive clip, the way he just can't get taken out. And remember, he's playing on console. Now, I know I go on about how much more difficult console is. I know everyone's playing on console when you're playing on console, but it is impressive to see aim that is almost PC-like. As you can tell, he's very good at aiming on console. His positioning is fantastic as well. A fantastic effort. Thanks for sending it in. Next up, something a little bit different. Another kill streak though, this time sent in by Thunder. He's going to be playing on Ballroom Blitz with the new farquhar-hill rifle. I love this thing, I really do. He is playing with the Storm variant, and it's not as good as the optical in my opinion, but it's still very effective. You can take down multiple enemies with the same clip, something that not a lot of other medic guns allow you to do. People will say the autoload 8.35 is better. Well, they can enjoy their 5-round magazine. I'll enjoy this weapon and enjoy taking down multiple enemies, entire squads in some cases, in one go. Now, he's already taken down a whole load of people. As he makes his way into the ballroom, he uses this bit of cover and fires down rage, taking down a whole load of people. Look at the kill feed, it's basically just him. In fact, it is just him as he takes down 6 players in total, a massive point stack, and then pushes towards a down teammate. It's always useful to use down teammates as an idea as to where the enemy are. If you see somebody taken out on your map and you've got to go and revive them, you can pretty much work out that he's been shot by an enemy. You can then work out where the enemy is and take him down. It helps improve your map knowledge and awareness using everything that the game gives to you. Not sure what that dude was doing in the distance, just stands still and gets taken out. Always nice to have an enemy that clueless, pretty much a free kill. 14 for 0, and the clip's only just getting started. Let me know what you think of the farquhar-hill in the comments. I know I've done a couple of videos on this in the past, one specifically looking at the farquhar-hill only. Now I've had the chance to play with the optical variant for quite a few service stars. I think I'm nearly up to 10 service stars on that gun now or something like that. I have been playing with it a lot. I can tell you that it is my go-to weapon in the medic class. It's not necessarily the best 1v1 weapon. It's not necessarily the best weapon to take on maybe a game of operations where I'm looking to fire at range. But just jumping on front lines, I want a quick game. I think it's the best medic rifle. I really do. And gameplay like this in the background shows you why. I might be right. Definitely still open for discussion though. He's getting accusated. I'm actually having to blur some things out in chat because of how inappropriate people can be in this game. I'm not really too sure why DICE don't ban people for things like that. Maybe they're okay with it. I don't know. Nonetheless, a fantastic clip. Thank you for sending it in. Next up, we've got a clip sent in from MacZeke. He's going to be playing again in the medic class, this time with the Fedorov, going on a very nice kill streak, making his way through the enemy team on a game of operations as he looks to take the sector. Pushing into the bunker here, half the enemy team are there. Those two get absolutely destroyed by a friendly A7V, and then he takes out the other dude, pushes out, takes down two more campers. This Fedorov Aftermath Optical is a gun that I'm actually enjoying as well. I know I was saying earlier the farquhar-hill is a favourite of mine, but this Fedorov close range stuff, close to mid range, is again very, very impressive. A nice load of players taken down as he pushes out of the little trench section here, makes his way back into the trench. Again, more enemies taken down, managing his reloads well, taking out loads of clueless enemies. Not sure what their deal is, why they can't use their minimap. He must have been spotted at this point. 14 kills in the space of just over 40 seconds. A great clip. Thanks for sending it in. Next up, we've got a clip sent in from FKMah. He's going to be playing on St. Quentin Scar with the model 8.25. I like this gun for close range stuff. Quite a lot of bullets in the magazine. You can really do some serious work with it. Hip firing is also nice. It offers you something that the other weapons in this class don't, if you're just looking for close range run and gun action. You can also spam it, which means you can get a lot of rounds out of the gun quickly. This dude gets knifed after some impressive dodging skills. A really short streak, but I thought it was quite impressive with this movement around one house. You don't always see this sort of stuff on Battlefield 1. Finally today, a clip sent in from Emit Can't Play. He's going to be using the Fedorov Aftermath Optical, playing on Suez, looking to help his team defend Charlie objective in the center and also push their way over to Bravo. He's playing Conquest on Suez. I'm not a fan. I don't really like this map on the larger game modes. I think it plays okay on Frontlines, but it's a bit of a mixed bag if you're playing on Conquest. You really don't know what you're going to get, and it's quite often dependent on how your team is going to play. You might get lucky with a good team and have a great game, but I guarantee if your team's poor, there's not much you can do as an infantry player. Considers reviving his friend. He gets revived anyway by a friendly, and he's actually in a bit of a tricky spot here because the Fedorov doesn't do range well. It doesn't do that distance shooting well that some of the other medic rifles do, so he's got to keep his engagement ranges fairly short. That's why he doesn't engage with people in the hill. A smart move. Makes his way to the top of the building here, gets a different angle on those enemies, and then takes one of them out. I like the way that he uses his surroundings in this clip, and that is why I've had to include it. I always like clips that are more tactical instead of ones that are just, oh well, I jumped behind 10 people and shot them all in the back. This one, he's really being clever with his movement. Overall, a very, very nice clip. Good use of his secondary weapon as well. Thanks for sending it in. I thought I'd include one more clip today. This one's not a medic clip, but it's sent in by Cubic, and I really enjoyed it. He's playing with the Vitali, runs in, gets the Kalat, and then takes out everyone with his Obrez pistol. A fantastic clip. A 7-man in total. Watch it again in slow motion. It also gives me a chance to ask you guys what you want to see on the top plays. Let me know down below in the comments what you want to see. Do you want to see BF4 only episodes, BF1 only episodes, specific episodes, or just random clips twice a week? Let me know, because I really want to get this show up and running and in a really strong position before the next Battlefield comes out, which will be at the end of 2018. Gives me about a year to get this show as big as possible. Thanks for watching, guys. Again, remember to let me know down in the comments. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next episode.